night, morning, I don't really know what to say because it's midnight, like Sunday night, midnight, if that makes sense. I had work today and it was a hectic day because pretty much what can happen is that if the unit that I'm working on downsizes, which in other words there's more staff to patient ratio, I'm the one that gets bumped out. So that's exactly what happened today, and I got bumped out of the unit that I started off in the morning and ended up in the emergency department. But the thing is, their hours are a little bit different from when they start on the 2 units that I worked on today. So I ended up working 13 hours instead of 12, which was quite lengthy. It was a very long day. I felt like I kind of worked like 3 different shifts in one day because I was just all over the place and a lot happened today. This week's gonna be an interesting one. We got a couple of announcements from last week that pretty much the start of next quarter, which is going to be my last quarter of nursing school, is all going to be online because of COVID-19. The last time that I'm actually going to be present in school is going to be tomorrow because my final for public health is tomorrow, which, by the way, I have not studied for. I'm intentionally going to be waking up in about 5 hours to study for a few hours before I actually go to school to take my test. But aside from finals happening tomorrow, I'm actually going to be embarking on a little solo trip up to the mountains for a few days right after my final. So once I finish off my final tomorrow, I'm going to head home to pack up some stuff and then head up to the mountains and do a little bit of a, you know, self-care. We're going to watch some Netflix and just hang out in the cabin. Probably edit some vlogs, journal a little bit, and if the weather permits, I might even go hiking, but that's still tentative because it's been raining like mad out here. I'm going to have to take a forced hiatus from pottery in the studio because the school studio that I was working at is going to be closed for the next month. So I'm having to kind of hold off on that stuff, which isn't really a problem because luckily I managed to finish all the pieces that I was working on. And speaking of which, it was a successful firing from last night. I had fired all the pieces that I had been working on for the past few weeks and they all came out perfect, so I'm really excited and happy about that, and it just comes down to waiting for the next firing and hopefully cross my fingers that that works out really well too. But I'm gonna be heading off to bed now. It's already 12:18 p.m. and I'm blurry, but no better way to end this clip. Good night.
Hi again. So cool things happening today. I love me a good solo trip. I honestly would recommend everyone to do it like every once in a while. I don't think there's anything wrong with, you know, wanting to do things by yourself. I'm actually kind of like training myself to enjoy being by myself, and it's been a work in progress, but I feel like I'm in a good space right now. So I'm heading up to the mountains right now just for a few days. I just finished my final a few hours ago and quite frankly I bombed it. But I passed the class and that's kind of all that matters. I like barely passed my final. This class has been such a bust for me and everything is just over my head already. I am fully done motivation wise and no capacity left to really work hard. But I am ready to enjoy my spring break. Unfortunately with the virus, a lot of things had to be canceled over the next few weeks. However, nothing wrong with going on a solo trip because there's no way I can spread anything to anybody or catch anything from anybody because I'm all by myself. So I guess that's kind of the pro on this whole thing. I'm at a gas station just gassing up my car before I head up to the mountains and get a whole few days of alone time by myself and some self-care. So let's go. We have arrived and wow, we're like in the clouds, guys. Look.
Wow. Good morning, I guess. It is currently 10:36. I took the fattest nap of my life. I got here at like 4:30ish. Took a good few hours to like settle in and really check out the place, and cooked me some snacks. So I did manage to eat like an early dinner. It basically consisted of ramen noodles and oatmeal. Tomorrow will be a lot more cooking stuff because I have actual food to cook. I still can't even believe that I'm here. Look at this place. I'm like so blown away by everything here. It's so cute, and like everything that I need could possibly fit in this like small tiny cabin, and it is amazing. It's currently raining outside right now. You can see me recording there. I do have some neighbors because I'm not the only tiny cabin out here that's camping out, so I've got neighbors everywhere. But the view outside of my window is ridiculous. I just have all nature and all trees, and we are high enough in the elevation that I'm basically in the clouds. So with the weather these days down here, it's been really cloudy. Thankfully I got here safely and didn't have any rain. Tomorrow it should be a little bit sunnier, but when I got here it was like fully submerged in clouds, and it was super cool. Since I fell asleep, I didn't get to wash up or change, so I'm gonna get ready for officially bed. Maybe watch a movie before I head to bed too. So sorry my voice is super creaky, but wow, look at that. I woke up to all this snow this morning. It's crazy. You don't get views like this where I'm at. This really is like a wonderland right now. I can't even believe that I'm here right now. 9:12 in the morning. And I've made myself some oatmeal for breakfast. And the agenda today is just to relax. I might actually be able to go outside and play with some snow. But it'll be really exciting to see how this day goes. But everything's still nice and cozy in here. Might try to edit some videos, do some bullet journaling and reading today, so got a pretty packed schedule. I have literally spent the last hour trying to record TikTok videos. Of all things that I could be doing up here in the mountains, that was not one of them. So I'm gonna get dressed, try to go on a walk, try to clean off all the snow off of my car, and then we'll see what happens next. Stay tuned. But also, like how nice it is outside. It's about like noon-ish, a little after noon, and we still got a lot of daytime ahead of us, so. Oh, I also did a full glam makeup look today. I don't know, don't ask me why, but you know, when you've got a lot of time on your hands and you're up in the mountains, what else is there to do? So I have some crazy purples going on in my eyes today. That is the current look today, so looking good. Oh my gosh. Goodbye for now, cabin.